Alright, I'm going to show you guys how to get the Ableton set up for every week. So this file is a little different than the file we've used in the past. I put this together for you guys to use. This has every song that we've ever done underneath. This would be the set list. This would be where the 3 songs go for each Sunday. And then the song database has every song that we do in pretty much every key that we would sing it in. So I'm going to go through, show you how to set it up for a Sunday, so that way you know how to do it in the future. So the songs we're doing for this Sunday are The Lord Our God is the first one. So it's in alphabetical order. So here we got The Lord Our God. We're doing it in B flat. And all I'm going to do, with the mouse pad, if I tap with 2 fingers, it's like a right click. It's going to pull up this box here, and we just want to copy, and then we're going to paste it up here for our set list. And whichever section you have clicked, it's going to paste it right above it. So I'm going to click on this one, so that way when it pastes, it comes in right over top. So we've got Lord Our God. The next song we're doing is Yes I Will. And this one is in B flat. So I'm going to do the same thing, copy, scroll up, and I will paste. And then the last song is Resurrecting. So we'll add that one in. This one's in B flat, same thing, again, copy, and I'm going to paste. Now, when we copy and paste, it does exactly that. It creates a copy of the song, and then we paste it up here at the top. If we were to cut, it would actually remove the song, and we don't want to do that. Okay, so cutting would totally remove the song. We could even click and drag, but that's going to remove the song, and we don't want to do that. We want to keep it in alphabetical order, keep the song database the exact way it is. All we're doing is copying the song and then pasting it up here at the top. Now what I like to do, this isn't really that important, but I like to do it just to keep these organized and fancy. If you select all of them, and then you can color it, so that way it looks real nice and real pretty. So I usually do that just to so this kind of stands apart a little bit. Now one thing we've done is I have assigned these songs to start by pressing the button. So song 1, all you do is press number 1, press number 2 for song 2, press number 3 for song 3. The way you do that is if you come in here, if you click this button, this key button, it is going to turn orange, and a lot of the screen is going to turn orange. Now if we click on the Lord Our God, it will highlight, and all we have to do is press the number 1, and as you can see here, it now assigns this song to number 1. So we're going to go through here. This one would be number 2. Number 2 pops up there, and then this one is number 3. So now these songs are assigned to the buttons, button number 1, number 2, and number 3. So whenever you press it, it will start. Now to turn that off, all we do is hit this key button again. And now when we press number 1, it's going to start song number 1. As you can hear it coming through the speakers now. And then same thing for song 2 and song 3. That way you don't have to worry about doing anything with the mouse. It makes it easier to run on Sunday morning. So that's how you would have that set up. The one technical thing, if there is not any sound coming through the in-ears, no sound coming through the house, it is probably an audio output setting that needs to be fixed. First, check to make sure the Ethernet cord, this Cat5 cord connected to the computer, that it's plugged in. It should be on this little adapter. It's to the left side of the computer. If that is not plugged in all the way, it's obviously not going to get any sound. And then another thing to check would be in the preferences. So if you come up here, click on Live, and then open up Preferences, it's going to open up this tab. If any of these other tabs are selected, you need to go to Audio, and then it'll be under this Audio Output Device. If Dante Virtual Sound Card is the one that needs to be selected. If anything else is selected, it's not going to work. You need to have Dante Virtual Sound Card selected. Once that is set up and going, you should be good to get sound coming through the speakers and coming through the in-ears. So I think that pretty much covers everything. Each week you're going to have to set it up this way. So once on the following Sunday, you'll come in here and just simply delete these songs. So I'm going to click on them and just delete the song. So that way we've got a fresh set, and then whatever songs you're doing, you just do the same thing. You copy, you paste it to the top, just to make it easier to see, and then you make sure you assign each song to the key, so that way when you press number one, it actually starts that song. So that's basically the setup. That's all you need to do each week. Planning Center should always have the songs and the keys that you're singing it in. If you ever need to change anything on the fly, it's very easy to do. If you've got the whole songs in the set and you just need to delete a song and put in a different one, or maybe put in a different key. For example, Yes I Will, B flat is the guy key, but G would be the female key. So if you need to switch that, all you do is delete it and copy and paste it up here at the top, so that way you can change it up that way. I think that should pretty much cover everything. Hopefully this works out for you guys without any problems.